So welcome back to the channel everyone, Triple M here. In today's video, we're taking a look at the brand new Aiper Scuba X1. Now the Scuba X1 is the ultimate pool cleaner robot that's going to make your maintenance effortless. Now this is going to have cutting edge technology, smart app integration, powerful suction, and one thing that always goes under the radar is how this looks. The Scuba X1 looks amazing. It's got a carbon fiber hood, nice paint job that has metal flakes on the inside. This thing really looks stunning. But besides the look, this is going to do a great job getting your pool cleaner faster and smarter than ever before. So this video, we're going to quickly unbox it, put it to the test. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. Now before we jump into it, big shout out to Aiper for sponsoring this video. Now even though this is a sponsored review, all the thoughts and opinions are of my own. So as far as inside the box, first thing we're going to have is our user's manual. Of course, I recommend reading the entire manual before you get this up and running, just to kind of know the ins and outs and do's and don'ts for this product. Next, you're going to have the parts to the charging dock, and this does take a little bit of assembly. Basically, there are 3 pieces, 2 legs and 1 main area that you put together, and then you plug the charger in directly. That's going to give you the freedom to just place your robot on top of the dock without having to plug it directly in. And I'll show you a secondary way to charge your robot here in a minute. Next, you're gonna have the power brick. Of course, you're gonna need this to charge your robot, and we have our retrieval tool. And I love the fact that they gave this in the traditional Aiper color just to match everything else on the robot. Now over to the robot. Like I said, this is the most gorgeous robot that I've seen ever. This thing truly looks amazing, guys. Flakes inside of the paint, carbon fiber hood with the Aiper logo, and I love the fact that it does have a low profile. Really good job on this robot. Looking at a robot, there are sensors everywhere. So you have sensors to the front, sensors on the side, and this is going to help with navigation as well as obstacle avoidance. Underneath, you're going to have the traditional rollers. You're going to have 4 of them, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then you have the track system that kind of works together to navigate the robot as well as cleaning. Also underneath, you see that opening where it sucks in debris. There is a rubber. This is just going to make sure that it's more efficient in grabbing the debris off the ground. So really good job with this design. As far as getting inside of the filter basket, pretty straightforward. Pop it open with your hands. You have 2 filters in there. You have a fine filter and you have a traditional filter. Now Aiper do recommend that you use both of them together. However, if you have mostly large debris, you can get away with using just the traditional filter, but the small filter is also going to grab some of those finer particles, algae from out of your pool, and I do recommend using them as well. Just make sure you read the instructions as far as cleaning them. As far as the buttons up top, again, great job with this design. Looks very premium. There's 1 button and it gives you the 4 different cleaning modes. So do a long press, it will go ahead and turn it on. And to switch between the different modes, you just do a short press and it will click to the different modes. So it has a smart mode where it will clean everything. So it'll clean the floor as well as the walls and the water line. You also have the floor mode where it cleans only the floor, wall mode where it cleans the walls, and water line mode where it focuses on that water line. So I love the options there. I love the design, just the ease of use with Aiper products. Basically just click and you go to the different modes, drop it in the pool, and you're ready to go. As I mentioned in the intro, this also has an app that's associated that you can use to do certain things within the vacuum cleaner. Application is very simple, easy to use. You have 4 modes. You have smart mode, floor mode, wall mode, water line, and then you can go ahead and schedule your cleaning as well. Again, easy to use whether you're on the robot or on the vacuum. I love the simplicity of both options. Now once you get it all set up, put it on the charger, let it get a full charge, then you can start your cleaning. As far as the charging and storage, I love what Aiper did here. 2 options to charge your device. You can charge it on the dock. All you have to do is drop it in, it will stay there, it will charge. When it's finished charging, it will give you the bright green light so you know when it's done and you're ready to start cleaning again. The other option, of course, is on the back of the robot, there is a watertight seal that you can go ahead and remove, and you can plug in directly to charge that way as well. So completely up to you. I prefer using the dock, just takes a lot of the guesswork out of it, and you don't have to worry about potentially letting moisture into that charging port. To get the vacuum from 0 to 100%, it's going to take approximately 4 hours, and once it's fully charged, it can run for up to 180 minutes of deep cleaning. Now the Aiper Scuba X1 boasts an impressive 6,600 gallon per hour suction. Now this is a lot of water, as you can imagine. Now this is going to tackle everything from sand to rotten leaves to stones, anything that's in the pool, this will suck it up. Now this has 4 powerful PVC roller brushes that's used to scrub away stubborn stains, ensuring a spotless pool without any manual intervention. My pool is enclosed, so there's not a lot of larger particles, leaves falling in, but I do have a lot of fine debris, sand and dust and whatever. I don't know how it gets in there, but it gets there, and you'll see after we take a look at the basket, there's just a ton of stuff in there that I can't see. But just to make this test more relatable, I went ahead and grabbed some pebbles and I placed them on the floor just to see how that will do. So the Scuba X1 was really great in picking up these pebbles. One pass, everything was sucked up, and we'll take a look at the basket in a little bit just to see how those were sucked up and also what else was found that you can't see with the naked eye. Let's jump into the navigation. Now the Aiper Scuba X1 uses intelligent navigation to make sure it maximizes the cleaning of your pool. Now this uses a WavePath 3.0 and it follows an optimized cleaning pattern. So S shape for the floors, as you can see there, it just kind of goes back and forth, and it uses an N shape for the walls. As you can see on the walls, it goes all the way down to the floor, angles and go back up, just making sure it doesn't miss any spot. Now for me, a lot of the robot vacuums that I've reviewed had issues with the stairs. This did the best job overall that I've seen so far. Was able to climb up all 3 flights of stairs, clean it, move to the next spot, then do it all over again. Now this means no missed spots, maximum efficiency, and just an overall better clean. The filtration system is something that I haven't seen on a pool vacuum as of yet. Now this uses 2 filters, as I mentioned in the intro. One is going to be for finer particles and one is going to be for larger particles. Aiper do recommend that you use both of these in conjunction unless you really just have larger particles that you're trying to pick up. The Scuba X1 is the first pool cleaner with a nano scale 2-stage filtration system. The 180 micron pre-filter traps larger debris, and the ultra fine 3 micron replaceable mesh captures micro debris like algae, dust, just making sure your water stays clean, and this can actually help alleviate the work that your pool filter has to do. As far as some of the smart features, the Scuba X1 does have optical avoidance, where it gently make contact with the wall before redirection. So if you're worried about the cleaner getting stuck, the Scuba X1's OmniSense optical sensor detects obstacles from 50 centimeters away, ensuring smooth movement and avoiding collisions. Plus, if this ever enters a tricky spot, it automatically backs up and reroutes just to avoid getting tangled. Of course, another smart feature is the application, as we mentioned a little bit. The app is going to have a user interface. It's going to show cleaning modes, scheduling, as well as status updates. It's a nice piece of tool to add to the arsenal. With the Aiper app, you get real-time updates, cleaning history, and even over-the-air updates to keep your Scuba X1 running at peak performance. Now, I always like to end my videos with just removing the basket and seeing what it picked up. Even though my pool looks clean, I was really surprised of what it actually grabbed. So open it up, you can see it does have all the pebbles that I put on the floor in the baskets, but also in the bottom of the basket, there's a lot of debris that really I didn't know was there. There's some sand, some particles that I didn't notice, but it was able to grab all of those. That is impressive enough. However, just looking at the ultra fine filter, this was a real reality check just to see that amount of debris from a pool that looks like it was perfectly clean. So you can see a lot of debris caught in that filter. Did a great job just getting those things that the larger filters would not be able to get. And I really wanted to just give credit to Aiper for having this on this device, and as I said in the intro, this is the industry first. So of course, once you dump everything that you need, you spray down both filters. Cleaning instructions are in the manual. Go ahead and follow them, spray it down, put it back in the robot, then you're ready to start over again. So the Aiper Scuba X1 is the future of pool cleaning. Powerful, intelligent, hassle-free, and most importantly to me, it is simple to use either on the device itself or within the application. So with the Scuba X1, you can say goodbye to manual scrubbing, say hello to effortless maintenance, and if you're ready to upgrade your pool game, check the link in the description where you can go ahead and check it out, along with other amazing products from Aiper. Of course, big shout out to Aiper for sponsoring this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.